Alright, now we're going to play the 1998 PC version of Jeopardy as our next segment. That is if I can get my phone to be still while I'm taping. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. That's not perfect.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. We'll get to our game in a minute, but we just have a little business to... Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like.
Anybody check Alex's monitor? Have we got sound yet? Wipe down on the camera screen, please. Where's my headphones?
You all set? Let's go. Normal game. Okay, so how many people are out there? We'll make sure you have some good competition. Player one, what's your name?
Player one has the space bar.
There we go. If I can just get it to be still,
All right, let's go.
which I cannot.
From the Sony Pictures Studio, this is Jeopardy! And now, host for Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Folks, welcome to Jeopardy. Have fun, and good luck to all of you. Let's see what the categories are for this first round of play.
I cannot get my camera to be still.
Universities, autobiographies, file under Q, Q in quotations, musicals, opening numbers, the Cold War, and to finish things off, women's landmarks.
That'll have to do.
All right, player one.
Hang on. I cannot get my phone to be still. It just will not stay still. It's like a little kid that doesn't want to stay still. Alright, there we go. Oh. I am so sorry, folks. Kind of like a staircase here. Yeah, then I can't see anything. No. We may have to cut it because I cannot, for the life of me, get this to be still. Alright. Alright. Now stay still. Alright, here we go. Let's play. The Cold War 100.
All right, let's go. Dien Bien Phu was the site of the final defeat of this nation by Vietnamese in 1954.
Player one.
What is Korea?
No.
Phu.
Player two. What is France?
Oh, France.
That's right.
That's right.
Player two, you choose.
Václav Havel was a member of Chapter 77, this country's main dissident organization.
Player two.
Oh,
What is Czechoslovakia?
that was my guess.
Why, yes.
In 1953, Allen Dulles was promoted from deputy director to head of this agency.
Player two. What is the CIA?
That was my guess too.
Yes.
Enver Hoxha led this small Balkan nation from 1944 until his death in 1985.
Player
What is
one.
Albania?
Correct.
The Cold War for 500, please.
Ostpolitik was this German chancellor's policy of improving relations with Eastern Europe.
Player two.
Who is Willy Brandt?
To be sure. Player two, your turn.
Queen Liliuokalani was once the organist at the Kauai Hau Church in this state capital.
What is Honolulu?
Correct.
Women's landmarks for 200, please.
The birthplace of this founder of the American Red Cross is now a museum in North Oxford, Massachusetts.
What is
one.
Clara Barton?
That's correct.
Women's landmarks 300, please.
A church in Grafton, West Virginia, is the international shrine of this holiday, first observed May 10, 1908.
Player 1.
What is Mother's Day?
That's correct.
Women's landmarks for 400, please.
A life-size statue of this heroine of the Battle of Monmouth marks her grave in Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Player 2.
Who is Molly Pitcher?
You are correct.
The Fighting Irish play football for this university.
Player 1.
What is Notre Dame?
Yes, indeed.
Colleges and universities,
Player 1,
200.
it's your turn.
USC can refer to the University of Southern California or the University of this state.
Player 1.
What is South Carolina?
Correct.
Let's go colleges and universities for 300, please.
The John Fitzgerald Kennedy School of Government is a graduate school at this university.
Player 1.
What is Harvard?
Yes, indeed.
Colleges and universities
Indeed.
for 400.
The Juilliard School is located in this performing arts complex.
Player 3.
What is Lincoln Center?
Right you are.
In 1995, this former British Prime Minister published her second volume of memoirs, The Path to Power.
Player 1.
Who is Margaret Thatcher?
Correct.
Autobiographies for 200.
In Return to Earth, this second man to walk on the moon told of the pressures he faced on and off the job.
Player 2.
Who is Edwin Buzz Aldrin?
You are correct. Player 2, your turn.
Willkommen.
Player 1.
What is... I'll just say what is Cabaret.
That's right.
Musicals opening numbers for 200, please.
We are what we are.
Player 2.
What is La Cage aux Folles?
That's right.
It's a bed cover made out of beads.
Player 1.
What's a quilt?
Correct.
500 Q, 200, please.
He's the only U.S. vice president filed under Q.
Who's Dan Quails?
Player 1. You are correct.
500 Q for 300, please.
Name given to the standard layout of a typewriter keyboard.
What is
Player 1.
QWERTY?
You are correct.
500 Q for 400, please.
All right. Player 1.
It can be the object of a hunt or a place to excavate stone.
Player 1.
What is a quarry?
Correct.
500 Q for 500, please.
Answer.
Daily double.
Player 1. Please make your wish.
I'll do it all. To daily double.
Name shared by the Philippines' first president and its second largest city.
What is... What is Quaison?
All right, let's go.
Gotta be.
Yes.
Colleges, universities for 500, please.
Duke University's undergraduate college of arts and sciences shares its name with this Dublin college.
What is Trinity College?
Player 1. Correct.
Could I have women's landmarks for 500, please?
A building named for this black abolitionist stands on the site of her famous 1851 speech in Akron.
Player 3.
Who is Sojourner Truth?
Yes.
In 1980, this former vice president published his autobiography, Go Quietly or Else.
Player 2.
Who is Spiro
That
Agnew?
was my guess.
Yes. It's your turn, Player 2.
Among this late entertainer's autobiographies are The Man in the Straw Hat and I Remember It Well.
Who is Maurice Chevalier?
Player 1. That's right.
Autobiographies for 500.
Despite its title, the autobiography of Alice B. Toklas is actually a book about this woman.
Player 2.
Who is Gertrude Stein?
Correct.
tradition.
Player 1.
What is Fiddler on the Roof?
That's correct.
400.
If a girl isn't pretty,
Player 3.
What is funny girl?
Correct.
I hope I get it.
Player 3.
What is a chorus line?
Yes. That takes us to the end of this round. Player 1, you're in the lead. Let's move on to Double Jeopardy. Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy round.
Heraldry. U.S. cities. Ballet. Congress. Smithsonian TV props. Mythology.
Player 3, it's your turn.
A hand phaser from the 60s science fiction series is there. Hope it's set on stun.
Player
What
1,
is Star Trek?
to be sure.
Smithsonian TV props for 400, please.
Her charwoman costume is on display.
Who's Carol Burnett?
Player 1. Yes.
Smithsonian TV props for 600,
Player
please.
1, it's your turn.
A seltzer bottle used by this howdy-doody clown is part of the collection.
Player
Who's
1.
Claire Bell?
Yes.
Smithsonian TV props 800, please.
The museum has a pith helmet and a safari jacket worn by this Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom star.
Where's Marlon Perkins?
Player 1. That's correct.
Smithsonian TV props 1000.
A Detroit Tigers baseball cap and a Hawaiian shirt came from this show.
What is Magnum PI?
Player 1. Correct.
Let's go with the ballet for 200, please.
In a 1938 ballet, this youthful outlaw's mother and his Mexican sweetheart are played by the same dancer.
Player 1.
Who is Billy the Kid?
Yes, indeed.
Ballet 400, please.
Your choice, Player 1.
Leonide Massine's 1932 ballet Jeux d'Enfants is danced to music by this Carmen composer.
Player 1.
Who is, Bizet?
Good guess.
What?
No. Player 2.
Who is George Bizet?
Oh.
Correct.
I just put the last name.
Augeas refused to pay this hero the agreed reward for fading out his
Who
face.
is Hercules? Hercules! Hercules!
Yes.
Mythology for 400.
This Greek god of the sea also had dominion over springs and lakes.
Where's Poseidon?
Player 1. You are correct.
Mythology for 600.
According to Hesiod, this river of the underworld was the oldest child of Tethys and Oceanus.
What
Player
is
1.
Styx?
Correct.
Mythology for 800.
The name of these female winged monsters means the Snatchers.
What are harpies?
Player 1. Why, yes.
Mythology for 1000.
What'll it be, Player 1?
This daughter of Zeus and goddess of wisdom assumed various disguises to aid Odysseus on his trip home.
Who is Athena?
Player 1. That's correct.
Ballet for 600.
This great Russian dancer had his body painted blue and silver for the 1912 ballet Le Dieu Bleu.
Player 3.
Who is Vaslav Nijinsky?
Correct.
Purpure is the heraldic term for this color.
What is
Player 1.
purple?
Yes.
Heraldry 400, please.
Used to represent a third sun, a mullet is one of these symbols, often having 5 points.
What's a star?
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
Heraldry for 600.
A heraldic bird that appears to be doing this is described as volant.
What is flying?
Player one. That's it exactly.
Heraldry 800.
All right, player one.
This fur, worn by royalty, is represented by black tails on a white or silver ground.
Player
What
one.
is ermine?
You are correct.
Heraldry 1000.
The Lord Lion King of Arms is the chief herald of this United Kingdom country.
I have it between two of them, but I'm going to go with what is Scotland?
Yes, indeed.
Alright, ballet for 800, please.
The answer is a video.
Oh!
Player one, please make your wager.
Ah, what the heck.
In 1948, this future star of the film Gigi played the Sphinx in a French ballet about Oedipus.
Here's your clue. Take a look.
I will say who's Leslie Caron.
All right, let's go.
Correct.
Ballet 1000.
A large egg contains an evil sorcerer's soul in this ballet, whose French title is L'Oiseau de Feu.
Player three.
What is the Firebird?
That's correct. Answer?
Oh!
Player three. You have your wager, please.
The name of this largest Wisconsin city
Oh,
comes
I
from
know
an
it.
Algonquin word that may mean a good place.
What is Milwaukee?
Yep.
Exactly. Player three, you choose.
In 1905, this Oregon city hosted the Lewis and Clark Centennial Exposition.
What is
One.
Portland?
That's right.
US City 600.
The submarine USS Drum is on display at this Alabama port city's waterfront.
What is
One.
Mobile?
That's correct.
US City's 800.
Only two West Virginia cities have a population over 50,000, Huntington and this one.
Player one.
What is Charleston?
Yes.
US City's 1000.
During World War II, this Kansas city produced 26,000 military aircraft.
Player two.
What is Wichita?
To be sure. Player two.
In 1994, Fred Thompson won the Tennessee Senate seat once held by this man, who became vice president.
Player two.
Who is Al Gore?
That's right.
By law, this daily publication is supposed to provide substantially a verbatim report of proceedings.
Player two.
What is the congressional record?
Correct.
In 1973, the Senate created a select committee on presidential campaign activities to probe this scandal.
What is Watergate?
Player one. That's correct.
800.
While a simple majority can censure a member, it takes this fraction of those voting to expel one.
Player
What
one.
is 2/3?
Yes.
Ranking after majority and minority leaders, these people try to keep their party members in line.
Player two.
What are the whips?
Right you are. All right, that brings us to the end of the double Jeopardy round. This is a no-brainer, unless someone pulls a Clavin. Let's see what our category is for Final Jeopardy.
The Olympics.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer.
was Mark Spitz. 68 grand coming up.
Player 2, your question. That's right. And your wager was. You're putting on quite a show. Player 3, let's take a look at your question. Oh, that's not right. I'm sorry. Your wager? Sometimes you get a tough one.
Yes, you do.
Player 1, let's take a look at your question. That's right. And your wager was? Now you're showing off. Great game. Hope to see you again on our next game of Jeopardy. Congratulations on becoming one of our all-time highest scoring champions.
Leaving so soon?
Hope to see you again on our next game of Jeopardy.